Hi guys, Dave Castle here, and I'm starting basically a 10-part video series while I create a PDF at the same time about the different tools and the methodology of keeping our PCs running at peak performance, the best that they can. I have a number of ideas about that. It's when you delete a piece of software, it always leaves a little bit behind, and then and it does that just in case down the road you ever plan on putting that software back in there. So we use tools like CCleaner, etc., to clean all this stuff out. Now I have to say this particular video you're watching is the second one I did. I'm running Dragon Naturally Speaking at the exact same time because I'm creating a PDF of all this, and you'll see that or what you're missing is it fought with me through the whole first video, and then when I went to produce my first video, which was very elaborate and very explanative and stuff, and was about 20 minutes long, Dragon Naturally Speaking got in the way of Camtasia starting properly, and it threw it out on me. So I'm starting over. So you're going to see that my computer is clean as a whistle with this particular tool, because I just ran it. So anyway, there have been questions in the group about the different settings and, what should I run. So I'll just be upfront and say I always use the default settings in a number of these tools because and you didn't see, like, when I first updated this, maybe I could, no, when I first started this, it needed updating. I went into I guess I better show you that. Doggone it. Let's check for updates. Okay, so I've already downloaded it, but I'm going to say yes, I want to do it again. You'll see a link in the PDF for this. If you want the premium level, I mean, it's worth it for some people. I have a number of tools, and I don't really want all that this does, but you're welcome to it, and please explore this for yourself. So you go here to download it, and the reason I'm showing you this is for some people it's easy to be overwhelmed by all the stuff showing up on here. They have a lot of ads and so on, and that's just to be expected in our world. Some of us do the same thing. So yes, I know you use cookies. That being said, you'll notice on the previous page they're talking about the different options, etc. Buy now, buy now. You come to this page and it's buy now, and here's a free trial and so on. But the funny thing is, the button we want is the dullest, most pastel looking button on the page, right? But that's the one we want. I literally just did this. I'm just showing you guys what's here. So that being said, the other question is the basic setups. I leave all of this alone. Oh, and I'm going to have to close Chrome because this wants everything closed, because it's going to go through all your browsers to a degree. You'll see that I have basically five main tools that they kind of overlap each other. I do that on purpose because I find so many of these tools, like CCleaner, so many of these tools are super specialized. These are big deal software, and they're very light. They don't put a lot of stress on your computer like your CPU and so on. They do a very robust job, but they don't exactly do everything. I haven't found anything yet that does all of the things which I'm going to share over this process and through the PDF, etc. That they don't all. I haven't found one tool that does any of all of this yet. So maybe when I'm a millionaire, I'll figure out how to make it. Let's analyze the computer, and I'll stop flapping my gums. Okay, it's already clean. I'm sorry, this had a bunch of stuff in here, like temporary files, bits left over from software and everything. That's the other thing too. So this shows you, you can see here that these basically are browsers and so on, and then we get into the applications. Okay, the Windows stuff and browsers are on the other side, and it covers a lot of things. It'll even do different software that's in your computer. It's already clean, but I'll run it anyway, so you see that. Yes, we want to continue. Okay, there's not going to be a lot of excitement here. I had a number of things in here, and I may actually go up to my laptop and do this again just to give you a better example. But let's see if this gives you guys enough of a good idea. I do these types of they're maintenance things. I do these maintenance things a couple times a month. I think for really heavy-duty internet users, I hearken it to working on your car, to having your oil in your car changed and keeping the tires good and everything. You depend on your car. You need it to get through bad weather. You need it to get places in emergencies, and you just need it for fun too, a lot like your computer. So the idea is, when your car needs a tune-up, you put spark plugs in it. If the ignition wires are really old, or the coil packs or whatever are really old, then you replace them, because you can't have cracked wires when in your engine when it's raining out. Water gets in there, shorts things out. I could go on and on, as you can tell. But just do the maintenance on your computer somewhat regularly. And again, this is already done, so this is all we're going to get out of it. I always run it 2 times or 3 times. You'll find as things get taken out, other stuff kind of moves into its place. You'll see throughout the process. So there was a number of questions about the registry. Again, I just did this. On my first scan, I had 58 items that needed to be cleaned. I think it'll be hard pressed to find anything now, so it didn't find anything. So then I would have hit fix the selected, and it'll ask to save them. And I think I showed you guys. I'm going into my documents. So here's all the backups that I've done, and just so you see, like I do it twice. Every time I do the registry, I do it twice. Right here's July, August, September. You can see when I had a problem, or when there was a challenge, because I did it on the 2nd, the 6th, the 8th, the 11th, or the 22nd onward. I don't need all of these. I only need the ones that I did earlier today. Right? So let's get rid of all this. Let's be my word and get rid of it. I'm just going to keep them back to like here. So you can't see what I'm doing with my hands. I have this. I have the top one selected. I'm scrolling all the way down here. I want to save a couple of them. I'm holding down the shift button, and I'm clicking on it. Now I'm just going to right click on this and delete them all. Don't need them. Okay. So good. Now, that's the registry. Same thing. As you saw, I do it a couple times, because I find that I gave you a demonstration where I was talking about this piece of paper as a chunk of software. So you have a piece of software and you don't think you're going to use it anymore, so you delete it. I tore this part off, and this was to represent that when you delete a program, it leaves a little bit behind, just in case you ever might want to reinstall it down the road. And so then you say, no, get rid of all of it. And then you use something like CCleaner and like this registry repair thing, and it takes this bit out because you never know, you might just want to do this again later. I run the registry scan a couple times to get rid of all of it. If I want the thing out of my computer, I want it out of my computer. Okay? Sorry I haven't shaved. Anyway. That's it. That's it for CCleaner. That was the abridged version, and it was still 10 minutes long. I hope you enjoyed this. There are 9 more parts coming, and like I said, I'm also doing a PDF to accompany it. So thanks for watching.